Important to be able to create your own reality in your mind and actually live in it. Like, you shouldn't let the outside world influence your mind. That's what they're meant to do. They're there to do that, to influence you, to change your mind and not have dreams that are big. And some people, I'm not gonna say all, but some people don't see the powerfulness in your dream or in your goal or in your message. But you just gotta be there to wanna kick it out. Like we at that point where we like, well, we know what effect we got. Our messages and what we represent, we know that's not something that's small.
And it's definitely not easy. Like, we're 21. We've been thinking about this stuff since we was young boys. But how we look at it is just that, like, there's going to be a point in your life where you have to have a mental battle with yourself. And either you going when you're going to lose or you're going to give up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you got to just choose how you want to handle it.
I'm Diamond.
And it's your girl Letitia.
And this is episode 1 of In the Know, where we keep you
in the know.
Period.
So, how have you been?
I've been good. Just like started a new job, so I'm excited about that. And just been like trying to pour into myself, find myself, and just build a better relationship with myself. How have you been?
Okay. I've been good too. You know, I just graduated, so I'm honestly still on that high. I'm still trying to like come down off of it and like be in reality and think about, oh, I gotta get a job and da 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 da. But I've just been living trying to do like every day new, something different, something exciting, because I just been feeling like life is getting so mundane. Like with just everything, like it's just getting so like boring. So I just try to do new stuff. Like every time I get a chance.
I'll be seeing you in the gym.
Yes, you know,
Riding
you know,
your bike to the
you
gym.
know, I got to get groovy.
Yes.
I'm looking good.
So if y'all know us, we haven't been recording like over a year. So we had to take some time off, get ourselves together, and just I think focus like on our individuality first.
Yeah.
Because we are so close and have been close for like the last 10 years.
Yes.
And we live with each other for like 5. So I think it was best for us to just like take our space and turning 25 too.
Yes. Diamond turned 25 a year ago, so she
A
thought
year?
like,
It's been a couple months.
almost a year ago. So she's like, oh, I'm this grown woman. Like I don't want to deal with them little
really
kid
does change.
things. She like, I don't want to deal with them little kid things. But now I just turned 25 maybe like a couple weeks ago, so I understand what she was going through. So like I do think she needed that time for herself.
Yeah, you didn't understand it. She was like, because I turned 25 in October, and she was like, when you going to come out? Christmas, New Year's? And it's like, girl, I'm not worried about that right now. I'm trying to get my life together. I'm thinking about everything.
I was trying to bully her into coming outside because I'm like, girl, we outside every day. Like, why you not outside? And 2, I'm used to being with Diamond every day.
Every day.
If people don't know, we do everything together. So aside from like the stuff that y'all may see, every little thing we do together, go get food, go get our toes done, go get our hair done, like even the tiniest bit of things that you can think about, we do it together. So it was like I was kind of trying to get used to living my life on my own. In the aspect of like, damn, I don't have nobody to do this with. Like I felt a little bit lost. I'm not gonna lie.
It was weird but needed. I feel like people don't understand the importance of taking that time for yourself and building that relationship with yourself. Like you're so like in your early 20s, I feel like we spend our time like trying to nurture other friendships, relationships with our family. But you really gotta stabilize that relationship with yourself, because you can lose friends, you can lose a job, you can lose everything, but you still taking everything that you have, your fears, your insecurities, your beliefs, you're taking everything. So it's good to always like stay on top of
who you are. And I feel like too, when you lose that, you start to blend into other people. So you lose
your own identity.
you lose your own self when you don't hold on to those values and the certain things that make you you. And that's why you got to be alone, because you got to remember that. Like it's hard to remember when you're around 16 people all the time. You start to be like, well, they do this, so that's our thing. And it's like, but was you really doing that before you was with them? Or is that something you like to do now because you hang with them?
And that's another important part too. You really are who you hang around. Like when my like, you know, you're being raised, like you are who you hang around, what you hang around. For sure. And I always be like, I have my own mind. But as you get older, the people that you keep around you is really like, you have to really make sure that they're the right people, because you will start doing things that you won't normally do, start believing things that you wouldn't normally think is right. You know?
Yes.
So
and something I can say about something I can say that I really wanted to touch on when I turned 25 was I want to surround myself by strong women.
Yes.
Like I want to surround myself by women who are assertive, ambitious in their goals and what they want to do, and boundary driven. Like women who stand on their shit.
Yeah.
I'm not, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm trying to do. They're not letting nobody get in the way of it. And they still having their fun. Because I feel like you don't have to be a robot to be like a person who's on your stuff, getting it done. And like, you know, like just held in a manner of like respected or like powerful.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't got to be super hard with it. Like you can still be loose, but remain together.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be like what they call it, young hoe.
Right.
I want to be young boss. Like I want to be young boss that's still living her life, but she's on it. Like, you know, like I think that's what taking that time apart has done for me. It has solidified who I wanted to be and who I see as myself and who I want around. It giving me the time to choose rather than like just picking up friends as I go. You know, I feel like that's the harder part.
And friends too who like hold you accountable. Yeah. Because some friends will just be like, say like today, oh, I don't feel like it, and then you just like, oh yeah, I don't let's reschedule or let's.
Yeah, no, girl. We got somewhere to go.
Can't be around people who support like your like the
bad behaviors, the bad habits.
Like, oh, it's fine, or like if you're dealing with a guy. And you know you're supposed to leave, and your friend is egging you on, like, you know, well, I mean, you do love, like, girl.
No. No. And even down to the littler things, too. Like, you know you gotta go, I don't know, like, anything. You know you gotta go to the gym.
Right.
But you've been with your man for the last 2 days. You don't want to get up.
Yeah.
Girl, get up. The reason he's there is because you work on your body. Exactly. Don't stop working on your body. Like, that type of stuff, like you gotta maintain, and it's better. Yeah, it's better when you're more comfortable in yourself, because you're not going to stop doing it if you're not comfortable in yourself. You know, I've realized something too. When you talk to a person and you stop doing the things that you love or that make you fall into them. And I feel like sometimes the reason you could do that is because you don't want to stop what's going on. Like, you don't want to stop the fun. You don't want to stop the enjoyment that you have. And you don't want to make the situation weird because you got to leave quickly. But it's like, girl, do it. If somebody like you or want to be around, they're going to understand.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's another thing I wanted to touch on. Like, when you build a better relationship with yourself, you stop taking things personally. Yep. So, for example, like a long time ago, I probably would get mad that somebody is like, oh, I got something else to do and they're trying to leave you or whatever. But it's like, I understand it. Like, I understand that you need that time for yourself to make yourself a better person for the people that you want to be around and for yourself too. But that was like a huge thing for me, because it's like, when people don't answer my calls, I was like, that's so annoying, or like, they so irritating.
Girl.
But it's like, people have lives. Everything isn't about you. So that's like one of the biggest things that I learned. Like, people are really like outside. They're like characters in your world, and you can't like give up your life for that. You have to like still pour to yourself.
That remind me of that word that Brent Fayez used, Sonder. It's like the realization that everybody's life is as complex as yours. And it's like, sometimes you don't want to feel like that. Like, you don't want to feel like, yo, everybody else got their own life, like, aside from me. So whenever I'm not with you, I'm thinking you're still like, you're not doing nothing. Like, you're waiting on my call.
Exactly. But that's not how it works.
But other people do be doing stuff, because I feel like I definitely was the type of person who took things so personal. Like, I thought it was a personal attack. Like, if you feel as though you don't want to answer my phone call when I call you, or get back to it in the moment, oh, it's done. I've cut people off for that. And like, when I think back to it, I'd be like, dang, like, I was so wrong. Yeah. But in that time, it was like, it was what I needed to do for myself. It made me feel better. But as I grow older and like look back at it, I'd be like, dang, I really cut somebody off because they didn't answer my phone call that minute that I wanted them to.
Exactly.
Cut them off, block them on everything, never even look back.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think taking things personal to hinder you. So that's why really you can't take things personal, because I feel like it
keeps you in a position of stuckness.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna cut everybody off for doing something that you don't like, bro. Where you gonna go?
And you can't let other people's like actions and how they treat you or how they act around you determine how you feel about yourself. So if somebody's being weird, your whole attitude changes. Now you're mad, you're it's just too much, and it's like whole time it's not even directed to you, but it's like because you don't have that security with yourself, you start to think everything is about you. People are always trying to attack you when it's like that's not the case.
Yes. Wait. That made me think about situations when I'm out and I'm chilling with people and I hear laughing.
Yeah. What's funny?
I know I'm one of them. I turn right around. What's funny? What? as soon as something happens,
literally nothing.
Soon as it's just people enjoying the time. But I feel like when you on guard like that, you always checking what was said, what. And then I just have to let stuff fly. Like, bro, I don't even care what you said. I don't even think about what you said.
Exactly. Even if you was laughing at me, I really don't care.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Like, it don't matter. Like, I feel like too, that's another thing about the relationship with yourself. You realize nobody else's opinions matter. Nobody opinions really matter about what you have going on. Even if it was the worst opinion, even if it's a bad opinion about you, it don't matter because you know who you are. You know why you did what you did. You know why you took the route that you took. You know why your brain thought that.
Yeah.
You might have been through some things. You might have seen some things. You might have experienced something that made you feel a certain type of way. So you reacted a certain type of way.
Yeah.
It's nothing to feel bad about. It's nothing to feel bad about. Like, and you also too have to, I'm not going to say spill your tea, but be bold in what you do. Like, you can't do something and then second guess it because that's what's going to make people look at it too.
Right.
Because why did you do it and you feel as though, oh, it's weird.
Yeah.
Stand tall in what you do.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like when people are like so hyped to say something and then turn around because it's like people are going to be like, didn't they just say? Yeah. So it's like, if you don't even trust your own self, why are people going to trust what you say?
But you want to know something? I feel like for me, I have a lot of opinions that can change in the next second. Like,
yeah, but that's why I just keep some stuff to myself.
Yeah, like my opinions, I could have an opinion, I could think about something, and then by the time I get to the end of talking about it, my mind done changed.
Right.
I done thought about so much while I was explaining my opinion that I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe that's not the best thing.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like too though, you gotta be open to change. You can't be so harsh when you talk about it. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Like, don't be like, oh, I would never do that.
No. That's why I said I'm not even saying all that.
Yeah, because now the world about to start never end.
Exactly.
Now you about to go into something that you talked about blatantly and said you didn't want.
Yeah.
So now it's like, oh, but I thought.
Exactly.
I thought that's not what you wanted.
And the universe gonna show you every time.
Every time. It humbles you. It's so crazy because it really do humble you. Like, really I used to think like people was lying when they said like the world gonna show you. Like, but no, they for real. Like, I've seen women say stuff about being a baby mom and being a single parent.
Yeah.
Happen to them. I've seen guys talking about not never going broke and they happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't be so arrogant to think that nothing's going to happen to you.
Exactly.
But be confident enough to know that you can do it well. And you're going to try to make the best decisions to stay not in that position. Like, because life is so weird. It really is. Like, I can say today, I don't want kids. I don't see myself ever having kids. In 10 years, I could have a kid.
Yeah.
Or in the next 5. In the next 2.
Yeah, that's why every time we talk about that, I always be like, I know I don't want kids right now, but you never know. If I do have one, it'll probably just be one, or like I try to add that in there. I don't need the universe testing me. Yeah,
I feel like it's a lot of things you just can't say. You can't say you're not going to do.
Yeah,
because
you gotta start adding the age. Maybe when I'm 30, 31 or something like that.
Yeah, and then you know what too though that I start replacing with that type of stuff is saying stuff I want to happen.
Yeah,
like I'm gonna be rich. I am rich. Yeah. I'm successful. Like instead of saying the bad stuff, I try to speak the good in there. I try to put the good in there because it's like as long as what you put out is good, good's gonna come back. So don't put out the negative because that's what's gonna attract to you. So put the good out. So that could be what comes back to you on the flipping. Like is multiplied, or whatever they say about the universe.
Right. Let's get into self-love and how people think it's just affirmations and how you look and
Oh my
stuff
God.
like that.
You want to know something? I truthfully feel like I used to think the same way.
Yeah.
Like, I used to be like, and this was around, I want to say like 18, 20, 18 to like 20 range. I was so like hooked up on how I looked and like how I look to the outside.
Yeah.
Like, not even how I look to myself, but just when I present myself outside, how I look.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was a driver for me. Like, oh, I look good. People telling me I look good. Like, But it was like, when I go home and take all that stuff off
right,
and go to pick up the camera, I didn't like
yeah.
I didn't like who that person was, who the natural person was.
Right.
And that was because I feel like I definitely abandoned a lot of the ways I was when I was younger. Like, when I was younger, I would take care of my hair weekly, actually. Not even bi-weekly. Weekly, I would deep condition it. I would twist it out, braid it down, and go about my day. As I got older and got to college, specifically, that's why I say 18, because when I got to college, out of under my mom and her being able to do everything for me, I feel like I let go of like conditioning my hair every week, like braiding it down, doing my skincare, doing my body care. I was just so fast. Like, it was a plan to do it. I was moving. It was something I was going to do. And I feel like in that time, I felt like the affirmations that you look good, was fulfilling. But when I sat down, I felt ugly. Like, I felt ugly. And I feel like once I realized that, I started doing more things for myself. So I started wearing my hair out, like outside, like not just wearing wigs. Like, and I remember that was the thing I was doing too a lot. I wouldn't wear my hair out. I would wear wigs. I would wear styles where you couldn't see my real hair and it was breaking off. It was falling out. It was damaged. My edges was going. And it was like, I realized in those moments, like, self-love for me is taking care of myself. Like, actually. Like, meditating, exercising, yoga, being mindful, knowing what I like and how I like to be treated, and like how I like to smell, and how I like to, like, for me though, not for everybody else. Once I started doing those things for myself, I understood that self-love is an action. It's not just looking at myself. It's not just saying you're pretty, you're smart, you're confident. It's actually giving yourself the evidence and the backing to know that you're smart. I'm smart because I know, I seek knowledge, I read my books, I make sure I quiz myself in life, like with just everything, like just knowing about things. You know, like, it's not just about the external, it's about your internal world, your soul, and how it reads.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like I was so focused on how I looked on the outside and how I presented myself externally and how people reacted to me. Does that make sense? So, like, my self-worth kind of depended on how people felt about me or how people looked at me, if that makes sense. And at the time, it's crazy because I didn't know in the moment, like, this is me not loving myself. I'm thinking, like, oh, I love myself.
Right,
like,
I look good.
I look good, you know. But I feel like as you, like you said, like when you sit with yourself at the end of the day and how you feel about yourself, it don't be the best. So all the external stuff, it plays a part in it, but it's not the first thing that really matters. Like, it is like an internal thing where you really start questioning yourself. Like, did I ever love myself? Like, you start asking your questions like that. Like, did I ever love myself? Did I care about myself? Because in that time too, I felt like I was so focused on other people, like helping other people, making them feel comfortable, putting out way more than I was getting back. So it's like I kind of lost myself in that sense and like forgot about myself.
Yeah, I was about to say too. And I hate them. I hate to like make it about men. So I'm not going to make it about men. But I feel like it's hard to have that relationship with yourself if you don't build it first and then go talk to a person. Like, if you talk to a person first before you solidify that solid relationship with yourself, I truly believe you're going to ruin it because you're not there.
Yeah.
Like you're not
You're
the
not
person
secure
that
with yourself.
yeah,
If
like
you're not secure with yourself, you can't be secure with a relationship.
yeah, like you're
at
not
all.
the person that you gotta be enough to sustain it. Like it's hard to sustain because I remember I was at that point in time, I was so low down.
Yeah. Down bad.
I was so low down. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, I remember just feeling sad.
Yes.
Like just all I felt was sadness. And I don't think it was because of something that he did.
It
I just
wasn't.
think it was because or that guys did. I just think it was because I was so worried about them.
Yeah.
I wasn't focused on
yourself.
myself. So it was like I wasn't focused on myself. They wasn't focused on me.
Yeah.
So now I'm giving all my attention to them and I don't feel like I'm getting nothing.
Yeah.
I think that's why I was so sad. And I think that's what drove me to those things of like feeling like that because I'm not focused on myself. And that's why I feel ugly or whatever I feel because I'm just not caring for it.
Yeah. And you would think, people think like external validation is better, like that's where you get your confidence from, but it's nothing like the internal validation that you get from yourself. Somebody else telling you about you, yeah, that's cute, smile, blush.
Yes.
But when it comes from like you, you really feel it. Like it feels powerful in a sense. And like stuff like being able to sit alone, a lot of people are scared to or like try to avoid it.
Yes.
But I feel like everybody should at least, especially in your early 20s, have that time where you really sit with yourself. Like you're not calling people whenever you're feeling anxious or where like you just literally sit there. Like you don't even need people calling your phone or anything. And like you need to take that space completely to yourself.
I was about to say, you know what I think too also made us closer as friends and as I'm gonna say sister
at this point.
Yeah, because like at this point you're my sister. Like you're not going nowhere. But I think what solidified it for us as friends is we went through a silent period together.
Yeah.
Like we went through a period where we literally would just talk to each other. Or if we would only just talk to each other. Or when we was in the house, we would be in the house with each other and quiet. Nothing's playing, no music, no TV, like just silence all day.
Yeah.
Like and you would think it was psychotic, but
yeah, it's like, and we can be like that with each other. A lot of people are like, you be acting weird. Get up, like let's go on. Like you just have to really sit in it. Sometimes you can't run away from it, and that's what I've learned too. Because like, I've had those periods of my life, but I've always like ran away from it. Talk to somebody, go out, have fun, drink. Yeah, but it's like I didn't even do that. I didn't drink for like almost a year, literally, just like trying to really get it together because it was bad. Like I felt like, especially when somebody you like or like a close friend or somebody like they aren't really talking to you or as close, it feels kind of weird. Like you start feeling like, damn, I'm alone, I don't have no. You start thinking the worst stuff. Just so dramatic. Just so dramatic. I don't have nobody, I'm alone. It's always me at the end of the day. Nobody, like, you know,
they left too soon. They know it's gonna be like this. You start hating the world.
Yes.
You start wanting to flex on everybody because you feel so alone. The whole time it's just your mind.
You need that.
It's just your mind. Like if you I think if you don't take that time alone, you can never say I'm that nigga, I'm that bitch.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know,
really
truthfully.
Don't.
If you can't sit alone and go through stuff alone by yourself, nobody else around, you stepping in the rooms by yourself and you solidifying a name for yourself by yourself.
Even being able to go outside and walk and do stuff without having to call somebody
like, else.
When I was younger, I always had to be on the phone. So I'm walking to the corner store, I need somebody on the phone. I just feel so awkward about myself. Like that's how bad it was. Like I feel like and especially growing up with older sisters and always having somebody there is like it's weird when they like when people aren't close to you. Like who do I call? Like every time I do something, I need to call somebody. When I'm cleaning, we're on the phone. When I'm just doing anything, doing my hair, makeup, going to the bathroom, I need to be on the phone with somebody. And that's sad when I think back to it. Like what was I going through? Why did I always need to be talking to somebody?
It's so weird because for me, I feel like I've always been able to put myself in environments where I'm by myself. Like I can do that, go into environments like that, but I think my experience with it has been like, ooh,
Yeah.
Like maybe one of the more intense
Mm-hmm.
experiences of operating on your own. Because I feel like when I step into situations, I'm pretty almost all the time like bubbly,
Yeah.
talkative, you know, like personality. You
Mhm.
can feel me, you can see me, you can da 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 da. But too, a lot of people like to play with it. It's like you either like a person like that or you don't.
Yeah.
So in my experience, it's been intense. Like I might have some people that like me, but I have a lot of people who don't like me
Mhm.
too. So I feel like you got to understand if you're that type of person as well. Like if you're the
Yeah.
type of person who attract enemies or people who
Mhm.
just don't like you or stuff like that. But that's how you find out. You
Right.
have to go into those situations where you're alone. And that's why I keep my circle so small, because I've done it. I've
Yeah.
seen how certain things play out, I guess
Yeah.
you could say.
Yeah.
So it's like I know what it is.
Mhm.
I know what's up.
Yeah. And I think another part too with self-love too is like holding yourself accountable too, and like just realizing certain things about yourself, certain ways that you have, and being able to like come to terms with it, and also give yourself grace as well.
Oh, not you brought that up after I was talking about myself real quick. You trying to tell me something?
No,
You
this
trying to tell me I need to hold myself accountable?
no. I'm just talking about, like, for example, I always tell you this. This is like a little, what do you call it? Vulnerable, I guess.
Get vulnerable.
But when I was younger and I would notice like certain ways about me, like say if another girl came in the room and I felt like she was prettier than me, that would make me feel a type of way.
Yeah.
And I remember the time where I thought about that. Like I really sat down with myself and was like, why do I feel a type of way when I feel like people are prettier than me or they get more attention than me? And that's when I really started like my journey. And I didn't want to like take that. I feel like people take that on other people.
Yeah.
Like instead of sitting with themselves and thinking, why do I feel this way? They just think this person made me feel some type of way.
Yeah.
They deserve all the hate, all the backlash or whatever I'm going to do. But I really was sitting with myself like, why is that a thing? Like, why do I feel that way? Like, I didn't like that feeling, if that makes sense.
I feel like though too, I don't like the feeling either, but it always points out something. Like jealousy or like that feeling of like fuck her. Like
Yeah.
that feeling of like that bitch.
Yeah.
It brings out something in you that you need to develop more.
Exactly. But
like
yeah.
if somebody come in the room and you like their fashion sense and you
Exactly.
love how they look, maybe that's your brain or your body
Exactly.
telling you like step more into your fashion, your creativity, and like how you dress. Or like if you like how somebody look and like they have their hair a certain way or they
Yeah.
just got their makeup a certain way, it's telling you, it's pointing to the signs of what you can do for you.
Yeah.
Like it's not to be like, oh, she looks like this, like fuck her.
Exactly.
It's for you to see it, be a little jealous, and get inspired.
That's the point that I was making. It wasn't like a hateful jealous. It was just more of like a jealous where, you know, dang, why do I feel like that? And I feel like that did make me a better person. And I'm glad to even have had that mindset because I was young. I was in like elementary school when I thought that. Like, why do I like these are like hold on. They getting too much much attention.
And you know what? I used to feel that way too about, you know, the color thing. Like I feel like I'm pretty nice color, right? But I feel like when you're younger, because it's kids and we don't understand it to the extent of how like adults understand it. I used to be jealous of the high yellow girls.
Yeah.
What?
For sure.
No. She get to go to the front of the line because of who? No. No, we're not on that. And I feel like that's another thing where I started to address the jealousy too. Because it's like, I'm not mad at you.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at how people treat the different tones and how it comes across and how it makes me feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like even the people that do it, I understand that they doing it, but they don't really understand why they doing it neither. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's more of a thing where you gotta just understand it. You just gotta get older and understand it.
Yeah, because once you get more secure with yourself, that doesn't really matter.
You don't even care.
Yeah, you
don't I could care about skin tone, about how a person looks, features, all of that.
Yeah, and I think that's what happened being so young and not being like taught directly about self-love and stuff like that. I kind of took just whatever people were saying or whatever I heard and let that alter how I felt like about myself. So I think that's why I felt that way. Like even when I thought girls was prettier, it was because of how other people reacted. It wasn't even how I really felt. It's how people are treating me or making them feel like they're better. Like it wasn't even really me. So it's like I had to give myself a little grace on that and why like I felt that way. Like, I try not to feel bad like dang, I was being jealous of this person. It's like, I try to address it in a way where I can give myself grace and understand why I felt that way and how I can be better moving forward.
Yeah. So do we have I guess this could be like a thing like the viewers could do. What's one thing that we could say to the viewers to ask them about what are they going to do to love themselves more, love on themselves more? Like, what could they do?
What could they do to love on themselves more?
Yeah, like give it a tip.
I think kind of like what we've been talking about, like taking that time alone, shutting off your phone, not listening to any music, no, like nothing, literally, like just literally being alone, and however you feel and all the feelings that pop up, address them in that moment. Like not scrolling on TikTok once you have a thought and you're trying to get away from that thought, but really addressing it. And like, I'm trying to think about how I can explain it.
You said, okay, so you said address it.
Yeah.
Address it in what way? Like talk to themselves about it?
Talk to
or
themselves,
like write it down?
and like the action, the action behind it. So if you feel, like if you always feel anxious about something, think about what makes you feel anxious. What are you thinking about when you feel anxious? What things are coming up when you feel anxious? Yeah. Because being anxious all of the time is not like a bad thing. I could be anxious right now. This is my first time doing this. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's not a bad thing. It's just you're trying something new and your body is kind of like going to try to put itself in survival mode. So it's already, your body is fighting against you already. Yes. So it's like your brain trying to, okay, this is just something new. It's not like I'm not scared or anything. It's just I'm trying to get used to it. It's trying something different. So yeah, I would just say taking that time alone and just really sitting with yourself and letting your thoughts flow freely and not judging yourself when you think about certain things.
Yeah. Okay. I'll add something to that then. To pair with that, it was something that me and Diamond learned a long time ago when we was fasting. We was so hungry. Like we were so hungry. But it was a video I seen of this lady talking about like our thoughts. And she was saying like our thoughts is like anything else. Like it's gonna try to survive. So every time you get to the point of my mind is clear, and then you have that one thought, don't let it snowball because things are going to try to survive. So think about it like a cold. Even when you cleaning the cold out, you got some mucus in there, you pushing it out, you letting it go. But don't try to sniff your snot back up to save yourself from having that mucus. Like just let it go. Like let it flow, let it run, and allow it to pass. Don't try to think about it and hold on to it. Let it go.
Yeah. And I will also say, something that we do too is like meditate, giving ourselves that space to just like, try to clear our mind. And what else do we do? Listen to the subliminals.
Yeah.
What else? I'm trying to think.
That's pretty much all we do. We honestly too, we try to eat better.
Yeah.
Like, cause truthfully, how you feel is heavily paired with how you feel your body.
That's not even something I want to talk about, but I just thought about when people used to say you are what you eat. I thought they meant literally, like if you eat too many fries, you're going to literally turn into a fry.
No.
But it's like if you eat bad stuff all the time, you won't feel good.
No.
You're going to feel like
sluggish. You're going to feel like
and dry.
Yeah, like you're going to feel, I feel like when I eat food like that, I feel weak.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel, what you call it, nourished?
I
don't feel nourished. Like I feel dry on the inside. I feel like I haven't drunken water in 3 days. My eyes is hollow. I'm a little bloated.
Yeah.
Like it's like, dang, I took vitamins this morning.
Myself when I like eat salt or something, I get a little puffy.
Bro. And it's like, with getting older, it's like you can't play with that. Like I can't be getting puffy around the ankles. Like I'm trying to stay right. Yeah, but I feel like that's mostly what we do. Like, we just try to meditate. We try to stay in a mindful headspace. I guess you could say that. Like, we try to stay to where it's not too much influence in our brain. Even down on social media, we try to stay off of it.
Try to give ourselves a break.
Yeah, like we try
to not take it so like
so
so
seriously.
seriously.
Yeah, because honestly too, that's a big thing in our dynamic. We don't be on social media all the time. Like if you follow our socials, you'll know it for months at a time. I will be gone. I won't even post on it. I won't even post a little like proof of life. Like I'll just probably be on TikTok, post a couple workout vids, maybe look up some stuff for inspiration for like a photo shoot or something, but like that's it. Like I don't stay on social media. I feel like that rots my brain
it really
so
does.
bad.
It makes you feel like you're like so behind.
Bro, it makes me feel like a piece of trash, literally. Like I'm on there, I'm seeing 22-year-olds, they just got them a Benz.
Yeah.
But they brought their mama house.
Yeah.
This is the second house they brought their mom. I'm like
at 22.
At 22. I'm like, am I lazy? Like, am I not doing something? But it's like everybody's story is different. So I feel like with stuff like Instagram, you cannot take it serious. You can't be like, oh, I want to hop on the gram and look like this and da 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 da, because it'll consume you like fully. That's literally the only reason you'll be getting dressed. The only reason you'll be doing anything is because you want the gram or whatever to see you. That's why I like social media more, like TikTok. It's real. It's more like real life stuff. Yeah, it's like more like stuff that people would be scared to show on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like you could go on TikTok and see a lady talking about she just got kicked out her house. She looking for a GoFundMe, da da da. But that's real. Like people are really going through that. I don't want to hop on Instagram and see the next guy posting with a black truck and 3 racks in his hand. But when I see him tomorrow, he's gonna be walking, talking about he don't know what he doing. He finna roll up.
Exactly.
Bro, like no, like I'm thinking you really on something. Like I could learn from you.
Exactly. That's what people got to stop taking it so seriously and just being so hard on themselves, because it's really a lot of it isn't real. A lot of it is just like for show, for the look, the aesthetic.
I was about to say too, y'all have to stop believing people for what y'all see on social media. Y'all have to know these people in real life.
No, really.
Like you have to ask them, what relationship do you have with your mom?
Yeah. But you want to know what's annoying though? I feel like when social media first started off, it was like a thing where it was the people who you knew. And if you didn't know them, you knew of them. You've seen them before. You know who they hang out with. Yeah. Now it's like you can be following somebody in Arkansas, right, Minnesota, right, California. Like you don't know these people. You'll never come across
that's
these
so
people.
Crazy, because now that I think about it, when I was younger, I used to speak to people on Kick from like Ohio.
But that was like random people. That was like random though. It wasn't like your whole like whole when you aesthetic. Scroll, you don't know who you're looking at. Yeah, it's not like. But when I used to be on Instagram, especially, it was all the people who I know or have seen. Yeah, but it's like now you're seeing all these people. You don't even know if this could be an AI page. You don't even know if they really real. Yeah, you know people getting over on people with that, like the AI people. Yeah. I seen one the other day. It was like, damn, she dead. Exactly. I'm like, she dead. Who that? Bro, you getting too old, bro. Not they fooling you with the AI. Bro, this is crazy.
I literally seen that and was like, yo, what is that? I clicked the page, AI person.
Oh my god.
They got a whole OnlyFans link.
Yeah, they got like families. I seen a couple with like a baby. It's a whole AI family. It's insane.
Like, who is making that? Like, I need to know who's dealing with that right now. Like, I need to know who's making money off of AI people. If y'all making money off of AI families and stuff, tap in with me. I need to know. I need to know how y'all doing that, because that's crazy.
No, seriously, I gotta show you when we get done.
Yeah, I need to see that.
But what's like, back to the topic. What's one moment that you can recall where it's like you realize like, damn, I don't love myself, or I don't love myself as much as I thought I did.
I was about to say something off the wall, but let me think. Okay. If anybody know me, they know I love spending money. Yeah. Like I could just, it really don't matter for me. Like spending money is really just a hobby, I guess you could say. Like I just like to do it. Like I like how it feels, how it makes me feel, all that. And I remember this one time I was going through a hard time, might I add. And I was talking to this guy. He ended up saying he needed like his headlight fixed or something. Like
Okay.
he said he need like his headlight fixed. We was having a conversation about it. He said it was like $700. I was like, I might do that for him. In that moment, I never did it. I never did it. I never did it. But in that moment, I thought,
when you had the thought, right?
yeah, when I had the thought, I thought,
I lost it.
yeah.
I
think I've jumped off the. Well, I think I've jumped off the cliff. Like it's no saving me now. Like I'm like, it's no saving me now. When I had that thought, I remember thinking to myself, what do I have? What did I spend $700 on myself lately?
You wouldn't even probably have done that.
I wouldn't even have did it. So I thought, I remember thinking, like, after that, I was like, oh my God, like I don't like how I feel. I don't like how I feel, the fact that I wanted to do that. And that takes us back to
like
having to
like
prove yourself. That takes yourself back to like, feel like you have to prove yourself. Anytime you feel like you have to prove yourself, I'm not going to say it's not real, but it's not coming from a place of genuineness. Like, it's not coming from like, I genuinely want to do this for who I am. Like, for me, it was coming from a place of like,
they'll like me more if I did
this. Like if I do this,
think I'm girl.
Like if I do this, they gonna think I'm that shit. Like they gonna have to. It's like, bro, but it's like that's not necessarily the case, and that's why a lot of people be fucked over though, because they do a lot to please other people when truthfully is nothing you could do to please another person except be yourself. Like you could go all out for somebody. You could give them the world, literally, but if you're not who they want, nothing you can do. It's nothing you can do.
That's definitely something that I realized. I think we realized that together as well. But it's nothing that you can do to make somebody like you more, want you more. Like you just have to be yourself, and if that person don't accept you for who you are, if you have to perform, then
fuck it. I don't even care no more. I start getting to the point of like, okay. It's not even that deep. Like, what's so special about you? Like, you gotta look at that now. What's so special about you that I'm about to put on a Broadway performance?
Right.
Like,
because I felt that way a little bit, like, into, like, a moment where I realized in the moment. And it was a time where I feel like, you know what I'm about to say.
What you about to say?
But where I was just, like, questioning myself when it wasn't going how I wanted to, if that makes sense. So, like, I'm thinking of, like, what did I do? Like, is this something with me? Like, did I stink? Like, what's going on?
Like...
Literally, and I didn't like that. And I literally realized that in the moment, like, why am I literally beating myself up over this person's behavior? That has nothing to do with me, literally. Like, it was... That's when I was like, I gotta get it together, because it's just no way I really went through... all of the 10 stages of grief.
All of that.
Or how many ever stages it is.
It was about 10. It was about 10.
Because of how somebody else was behaving.
Treating
like,
you.
that's crazy to me. I can't believe that I did that.
Excuse me. I feel like that's just the process. That's just the process. Even of, like, I could say of young women, but even of men. Like, men also have to go through that phase of, like, kind of being used a little bit to be like, oh, no. I ain't on that.
A lot, especially like when we're in high school, or like they're more of like elementary, middle, like the more innocence, like from guys. They really do like if they like somebody, they like, you know, do stuff, and like girls, we just like stuff. So it's like, even if we don't like you, we might still accept it. But I feel like they do have to realize at a point though, like if this person doesn't like you, you can't keep giving and going, like, you know, because it's going to hurt you in the end. You know, and that's it's just for both, like men and women, because I feel like we both do it just in different ways, but it's pretty much the same thing.
Same thing. Like we just gotta learn. We gotta get our feet wet enough to like know. I think
when you get yourself together and you have a better relationship with yourself, you can treat, if you're a woman, you can have a better relationship with men. If you're a man, you can have a better relationship with women.
I was about to say, because honestly,
self-sabotage.
Any relationship could work. I think the hardest relationship you are going to have is with yourself. Like, once you conquer who you are in that head and that noggin and that body of yours, I feel like you can make anything pretty much work. Even if it is you telling somebody like, I don't think this gonna work. But it's you being real. Like
Yeah.
a lot of the times we drag stuff on because we can't be real. We don't know how to cut it off because we can't be
And we
real.
feel bad.
Yeah, it's like, bro, solidify that relationship with yourself so you're not scared of people.
Yeah.
Like,
Scared that people
why
will
you?
leave.
Yeah, scared that people are going to think you're a bad
Yeah.
person. Scared that people are going to think you're horrible. I feel like the faster you get to that, the faster you're going to get to feeling like authentic. People are going to stop hating you for shit. Like, you're going to think about it and be like, actually, that's a reason for a person to respect you.
Exactly.
For you to tell them the truth, for you to tell them what it is, so they can make the decision for themselves. That's
Right.
the most respectable thing you could do on the planet. Like, don't like lead somebody into a situation. This is what they think: a friendship, relationship, business partnership, whatever.
Yeah.
If you feel like it's not gonna work or is a situation that don't serve you, the faster you cut it off and be real about it, is the faster your life is going to open up for new opportunities.
Right.
Don't hold on to the old stuff in hopes of it not harming you or them not liking you.
Yeah, and I feel like you miss out on a lot in life when you just stay stagnant with your relationships and keeping certain people around that isn't supposed to be around when you're doing certain stuff. It just like definitely puts like a long it's like dragged out.
It really is. The other day I literally had like I'm not even gonna say an episode, but like I had a genuine feeling of like I'm just about to say everything about how I feel and lay it out on the floor. Like, if you fuck with me, you gonna fuck with me. If you don't, right now, after I tell you this, I'm gonna see how you act afterwards, and we gonna know if you fuck with me or not. I literally had one of those moments because I'm like, I'm just tired of having people around that don't serve me, that don't belong in my bubble and what I'm trying to do. Like, I got things I'm trying to do. I don't want to waste time with people. I don't want to like dance around your feelings.
Exactly.
So like I don't have the energy for it. So it's like I just have to be real with me and with you. And it's like I really had to just blurt it out. And I've been doing that lately too. Like friends, partners, whatever it is, family.
Yeah.
I just have to blurt it out because I feel like I've just taken too much time trying to find the right words to tell people about themselves, and it's no right words.
Yeah.
It's just the words I'm about to spit out, and hopefully you can understand that.
Yeah, I feel like caring about what people think definitely it hinders how you move. Like you could want to get out of something, but it's like, dang, they're gonna hate me. That like nobody cares about that. Because at the end of the day, like you said, like you have to sit with yourself at the end of the day. So you can make everybody you can go and make everybody feel good, make everybody happy. But
what about your happiness?
About you? Yeah.
You about to sit here and make everybody comfortable and you uncomfortable.
Exactly.
How?
Yeah, you got to get comfortable
with making people uncomfortable. Yeah.
Because it really is what it is. Yeah. And if somebody going to accept it, they're going to accept it. If they're not, then they just not going to be around. And that's perfectly fine, too. It's like, it's literally no, like, I start questioning myself before anything. I'll just always say, like, what's the worst that could happen? Yeah. Like, what, they going to kill me or something? Like, it really is what it is. Like, what can you do?
It can't, it's nothing worse than what you're going to think about.
It's nothing.
It's nothing worse than what you're going to think about. I'm going to think about the worst possible thing.
Yeah. Even if you tell somebody an idea that you have and they say it's stupid or that don't make sense. It don't make sense to you. Yeah. And I'm still going to try. Like, I feel like people take what people say to a lot of times people are, when they're talking off of their fears. They're talking off of how they feel about themselves, the low self-esteem that they have. Yes. And they're projecting it onto you. So I feel like every time somebody is saying something to you, you need to be taking it with a grain of salt. Yeah. Just because somebody's telling you something that isn't the end all be all, is not the end. Even if somebody tells you no, it's not the end. Like,
honestly, I need to talk to them about the acting joint. So the other day, what happened was I was in the bed one day and I was like, I just want to try new stuff. I just want to try a bunch of different stuff. So I signed up for an acting role, like to do an audition or whatever. Yeah. I signed up for the role. They called me back. They randomly. Yeah. They ended up calling me back. I'm sitting with Diamond. Random police call, whatever. They're like, yeah, we got an audition. Do it. I'm gonna send the script over. What. So I'm like, okay, the time come. But mind you, I never did this before, so I don't know how to prepare for it for real. I'm really just kind of going with the flow, waving it out, seeing what's going on. So I get the audition, the script and everything. I'm reading it and I'm like, oh yes, like I got this. Like they got it in the interview. Like, ah. So it comes, I do the interview, it's 15 people in there. It's 15 people in the joint to audition. So I'm looking at Diamond like, oh my God. Like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. Like, why did I do this? Da, 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 da. Go to do it. And I thought I did great.
I think she did really good.
I think I did great.
I think you did good.
I think I did great. So the lady, she go off after everybody do it. She come back. She give everybody a score. She like, all right, I'm gonna start with the positive. So she gave it to one guy. He had like an A+. Mm-hmm. She gave him like an A+. She told him get off the call. She's gonna reach out to him in 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm thinking, all right, she's about to go to the B category. Mm-hmm. Like she's about to call me. So she called one person. She called him and she like cut. Or whatever. She started talking trash. I'm like, oh, all right, maybe I'm still good in there. Mm-hmm. I hear my name next. The Zoom video. Yeah. The Zoom video ended like right away. I'm like, I thought I was pretty good. Right, like I thought I was pretty good. But my ending to that, my solution to that was, I'm about to make that a hobby. Like, I'm about to make it a hobby to just go on auditions just because I like the auditioning process. Like, that was fun. Like, having a nervous wreck, practicing the lines, like, getting ready, getting dressed. Like, even down to the lady cutting me. It was like, it was exciting waiting for it. So, it was like, every no is not a absolutely not. Right. It's a, maybe you're not as prepared. Yeah. I said maybe you're not as prepared, so let's try the next thing. Like let's keep it going. Let's sharpen that skill. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like is life. I guess you could say like life is a forever trying game. You're always trying to do the next thing, trying to get better.
That's why I don't like when people be so hard on themselves. Maybe in certain situations or like moments where it's like, damn, like I feel down, I feel depressed. Yeah, because it's like you're always going to have those moments. Yeah, like you just got to be real with yourself. Mm-hmm. No matter how good you feel about yourself, things are constantly always happening that's like testing you. So it's like, it's all about how you react and how you deal with it. Yeah. So if you're a person and you're depressed about something for 7 months, you're probably not handling it the right way. Yeah. But you can have your moments. Give yourself some, a day or so to feel your feelings, but you got to get back up. Yeah, but you're going to always have those feelings though. Your brain and your body is constantly at war.
And I think that's so crazy because I'm kind of getting off a tangent. We got to get back on it, but I always think about the thing where they say like depression is an illness and stuff, and I always be like, how can it last super long? Like I could understand you going through a depressive state for a few weeks, even a month, a month. Like I can understand it, but constantly, how? Yeah, I never understand it. It's something that like I feel like you have depression because you're not expressing your emotions. Mm-hmm. So the faster you allow yourself to express the emotions, cry it out, sing it out.
But that's why you got to build that relationship with yourself, though.
Yeah, like
to even
to know,
even like trusting yourself. Yeah. A lot of the time when you feel that way, you feel like things aren't working out for you and you don't believe that it could be better because you don't trust yourself. Mm-hmm. But when you build that relationship with yourself and you trust yourself more, you have those boundaries and you stay true to what you believe in, it's harder to navigate. Okay, I know for a fact that I'm going to always be okay. Mm-hmm. Even though I feel this way right now, I know it's going to get better. Yeah. But a lot of people don't have that hope because they don't believe in themselves. So they think when they feel down is like, they could be in a situation where they actually are ready to just like end it. Like it is what it is. Yeah. But that faith that you have from really knowing yourself and how you know what you about to do, it's really nothing to be scared of. And that's how I've gotten better with like the relationship with myself. The fear isn't really a huge thing for me how it used to be. I used to fear because I didn't know if I was going to make it through. I didn't know if I was going to do what I needed to do. Right. But as you keep testing yourself and it's like, okay, I've seen this before. I already know how I move in this situation. It actually makes me better. It kind of makes me feel good when I'm in those moments because I already know what's about to happen. I already know how I'm about to change it, what I'm about to do, make myself better. Like,
What's one way you guys can show up for yourself this week? Yes. Like, tell us down in the comment section below. What's the one way you can show up for yourself this week? And let me know. Be descriptive too.
Yeah.
Don't just be brief and like, oh, I'm going to do this and da 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 da. No, tell me exactly what you want to do. Like, maybe even step by step. Maybe we should have that too on like our Instagram or something.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Make it more
you know,
interactive.
yeah, like just comment down what you want to do this week. You know, for yourself.
Yeah, because we're just getting started for real. I mean, this is, regular conversation for us. We
Yeah,
really
this
get
is a
into
this is
everything
an
we wanted
everyday
to get into.
conversation.
Yeah.
This is like, our normal just talking, but we want to get more into your life. We want to see what you got going on. Because y'all going to see what we got going on. We're going to talk to y'all every week. Once a week.
Hopefully. That's what we're pushing for.
We're pushing for once a week. So once a week. It's your girl, Letitia.
And it's your girl, Diamond.
And that was episode 1 of In the Know.